Music and cars are my two passions, so be able to drive a car with a good sound system is my dream.
We are spoiled with wonderful immersive audio experiences from computer games and from the cinemas, and therefore we want to take them to our private lives, be it in the home theater but also in the cars.
It's pretty complicated in the context of a Morgan. There's not a lot of space in which to fit the speakers and the audio system in, and the key thing really to get a kind of an immersive audio system is to pack the car with as many speakers as you possibly can and surround yourself with them. So that's kind of the key element, and so fitting that in a Morgan is quite difficult.
One of the most difficult challenges in a car environment is to be able to recreate the soundstage in front of you.
With our new system, the sound really encompasses the driver. There's sound coming from all angles. That is accompanied with a really kind of rich a sound that has deep bass coming from the actuator right through to a high treble, so there's a much wider range of sound. But then also, you have sound coming from in front, the sides, rear and below you.
There are in total 8 speakers, 4 conventional speakers, 2 speakers in the door and 2 speakers mounted behind the seats, and there are additional 4 invisible speakers.
3 of them are now forward facing, so they're in front of the driver, so they're basically pushing sound at the driver, which is really, really important. And then we've got a bass actuator that sits underneath the floor of the car, and basically its job is to actuate and vibrate the chassis of the vehicle. The 3 that are sitting in front of the driver, their job is to vibrate the dash and use the dash as effectively the speaker cone. They're driven by an amplifier, which is manufactured for us specifically for Morgan, with a Bluetooth interface. On top of that is a very clever piece of software, which comes from Sennheiser, and that job is basically creating that kind of all-encompassing sound, and without creating other squeaks and rattles on other components in the car, because we are actually shaking the car to create the sound, so it's really important not to make kind of to vibrate components that we don't want to hear.
How the actuators work is you're using that whole panel as the actual speaker. The bigger the panel, the more sound you get. So yeah, really clever technology.
This is an industry first, so combining the Continental actuators and the Sennheiser algorithms, it will be a world first.